In this section of the biology part of the Combined Science GCSE, we're looking at how the human body responds to events and causes things to happen in the body. We've already looked at the nervous system, and now we're going to look at the endocrine system. The endocrine system consists of the glands and chemicals called hormones, which are sent round the body in the blood in order to affect change in the body. Hormones are like chemical messengers that get sent around the body in the blood, delivering messages to other parts of the body to tell them what to do. So, for example, if you haven't got enough water in your body, hormones are released to make you feel thirsty, so you know you need to go and drink some water. Similarly, other hormones will make you need to go to the loo, others might tell you that you need more to eat because you're hungry or that you're tired and so on. Hormones are released from glands in the body. You're going to need to know what the main glands are, where they are, what they release, and what the function of each hormone is. You may want to pause the video at the moment if you want to check in with some of the vocabulary in the different languages in our class. Hopefully this will help with some of the diagrams and information coming up in the video. There are 6 glands that you need to know the names of and know where to find them on the body. At the top you'll see the pituitary gland, and you'll find this just at the bottom of your brain in your head. The next one down is the thyroid gland, which is found in the throat. Coming further down the body, we see the pancreas. Below that, just above the kidneys, are the adrenal glands. And then at the bottom here, you'll see on this diagram, I've got both the male and female part at the bottom there. So on a man, we would find the testes, and in a woman, we would find ovaries. Obviously, you wouldn't have both. You can pause the video for a moment now and see if you can match up the labels at the bottom of the slide on the diagram. The answers will be coming up shortly. So now you can check your answers and see if you got them right. As well as knowing which hormones are released by each gland, you also need to know its function or job. Let's start with adrenaline. Adrenaline prepares the body for stressful situations. So, for example, if you met a wild animal or somebody threatened you, your body needs to be ready to react either to fight them or to run away. We sometimes refer to this as fight or flight. Adrenaline makes the heart pump faster and it makes you breathe more deeply. That means you're getting more oxygen to the muscles and you're ready to either run away or to fight. We sometimes talk about an adrenaline rush, and this is when the body produces adrenaline as a reaction to stress, but sometimes that could be something we find exciting, like bungee jumping or going on a roller coaster. Next, we're going to look at insulin, which is produced in the pancreas. Insulin controls blood sugar levels. Remember, we also call blood sugar glucose. If you have too much sugar or glucose in the blood, then it makes the blood a bit thick and stodgy. It's not as efficient, so we need to store the excess or the extra sugar in the liver. Insulin makes sure we have exactly the right amount of sugar to give us enough energy to stay alive, but not so much that it compromises our blood. The pituitary gland is also known as the master gland because it controls all the other glands in the body. As well as this, it also produces hormones itself. One of those is the thyroid stimulating hormone, which is a hormone that makes the thyroid work. The other letters here, FSH, LH and ADH, we'll be going over in another lesson, so don't worry about those letters at the moment. The thyroid produces thyroxine, and thyroxine controls what we call the metabolic rate of the body. The metabolic rate refers to how fast or slow our body uses up energy or burns calories. If we have a very high metabolic rate, we burn up those calories very quickly. If our metabolic rate is very slow, we burn those calories very slowly. So if the thyroid doesn't work properly, it can affect how quickly our body turns fuel into energy. The testes produce testosterone. Testosterone controls the production of sperm, but it also controls the development of what we've called here secondary sexual characteristics. For example, testosterone is really important in puberty for boys. Estrogen is produced by the ovaries. Estrogen develops the lining of the uterus or womb and is therefore essential for having babies. It also controls the development of secondary sexual characteristics and is therefore important in girls' puberty. Again, you may wish to pause the video at this point to have a quick look at the vocabulary used in this unit.